Hi, and welcome back to my channel. We're back at number 4 to have a chat about something that is pretty exciting to me that's coming up, and that is I am getting bees. So I have spoken for years about really wanting to get bees pretty much since we moved into this house 12 years ago. But having a ton of little kids and being busy and everything else, the time just never seemed to be right. And for a long time, my husband was really hesitant, like, this is crazy, don't do it. And then we have gotten the opportunity to basically be given a beehive. So I have had to outlay about all up it'll be about $400 to completely set up, I think. I think if I've got everything that I need, it's about $400 to set everything up, and my husband and I will have like our bee protection stuff and gloves, and it's all very exciting. So what I actually did was, one, the lady who's giving me the hive is going to be like a mentor to me, which is great. I have also previously done quite a bit of research into beekeeping, watched videos, and I did like an online Zoom thingy during lockdown, and I feel like it's going to be okay. Like, I'm nervous. I've never had bees before, but I have another really good friend who has kind of already been mentoring me hugely, and she has helped so much. So I'm so grateful, and I've been taking videos of my yard and, you know, talking about where it needs to be situated, and we've actually decided upon the front yard. So when I walk around my neighborhood, I see other people have beehives in their front yard, so it's actually not that unusual for where I live. But I'm still, you know, you get nervous when you're out on the front. People might, you know. Anyhow, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to overthink it. The entrance to the hive has to face north, as far as I understand. So this will be exciting. I'll take you on the journey of everything that's involved with the bees and what I learn, and I don't even know if I have to like paint the hive. Like, I don't know if people paint it for a reason or just paint it for it to be like beautiful-ish looking, but yeah, so that's the exciting addition that will be coming to our home. And we're still working on the garden, still going to get a lot more flowers and, you know, trees and shrubs and everything, and it's going to be really exciting. And I'm sure people will probably be interested to follow along on the journey of a regular family, just learning as they go. So that's the plan. I'll like show you around the different places that I was thinking about putting them, and then I'll explain why ultimately the front was best. So from where I was just sitting, which is the cubby house, this is north. So if we go back over this way, without making you totally vomitously seasick, I guess the initial idea was like put it up the back corner of the yard. So we have this space where we've put a ton of rocks that we've been digging up lately. And we have the pit here, and there is a space here, but this is our trampoline where the kids are, like, all the time. So this was actually one potential location, but my friend Nat told me that you've got to think about, you know, the kids in our life occurring, and the different things that we do back here, that perhaps an uninterrupted like flight path out the front would be better. So let's go out the front and I'll show you where it's gonna go. So the hive will be going right there against that gray wall. and that's where we planted the lilac. Apparently this is going to be great and fantastic, and I'm standing on the north side. So that's the plan. Nervous and slightly worried and concerned, but I'm sure it's going to work out. And we have to pick them up like at night, like when it's dark. Well, they take themselves to bed. We'll pick them up in the van, and what could possibly go wrong? It'll be fine. So bring them home, set them up, remove the tape or whatever that's taping them up, listen carefully to the instructions of the people that are giving us the hive, and then it'll be fine. And then I think on Monday we pick up all our extra bee supplies, and then it'll still be fine. It'll be fine. More bee education. I've been told that the hive has to be elevated, so now I'm gonna get some bricks. I have bricks, and I'm gonna get ready. I have no idea, and it's slightly raining, and bees don't really like rain, and somebody said something about feeding the bees. Here are some bricks.
Is that a thing?
I decided to delegate and get Ben and Ethan to level up. I told Ben that we have to video because we're at the bee place, I think. Well, we're nearly there. So we're getting bees, we have no idea, we brought no protective gear, and it's gonna be great. So that's all I wanted to say, really. Welcome home, boys and girls. So we're home, and now we have to wait an hour, and then we can take the tape off. But I can hear them. I can hear them in there. Okay, we've been home for an hour. So now I'm gonna turn this around and then take the tape off. I don't know if this is bad. Are they doing air conditioning noises? But they're beautiful. Is that air conditioning noises? I have no idea. Just go to bed, guys. Go to bed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was trying to get that last bit of tape off and a bee flew at me. So I quickly ran away. That guy there at the end of the stick. So I'm gonna go inside because I'm freaking out. And I'll have to get the tape, I don't know, some other time. Good night, bees. Have a good sleep. As usual, I kind of was like abruptly ending my video. So I thought I would finish this video by saying it's now been a few days since I got the bees. I looked back on the footage and I'm like, in my mind, I'm so quiet and like gingerly moving, but it felt like it was so clunky. Anyhow, the bees have been fine. I did realize that first night that even though it was after midnight, that bees are bugs that are going to be attracted to light. So that's the first lesson that I learned. And not probably wearing my pajamas and dressing gown was my best idea, but I guess I just kind of thought, oh, they'll be all sleepy and tired and it'll be fine. So it was fine. And I feel very fortunate that I have actually had a friend who is a beekeeper down the road. He has come over to my house and helped me do a hive inspection, and that he'll be coming back again in 1 week's time to help me further. So I've made improvements to the hive already since getting it. And so far they're going really well. I feel like I check on them like 6 to 10 times a day to make sure that they're fine, but I think I'm doing okay. I've registered the hive. I have filled out my appropriate online paperwork for that, and I think I'm kind of doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and obviously I'm still keen to learn more. I'll probably purchase some books. I've been watching YouTube videos, but you kind of have to be careful because I've realized that in the bee world, there are so many different opinions on what to do. So you kind of have to find your own way. I am very thrilled that my bees seem to be quite mild-mannered and calm. So I really love that. Perfect timing, Coco. So I really love that, you know, I guess that means that the queen is fairly chilled out as well. So I'm happy with that. I wasn't so happy with the whole, like, you have to look for queen cells and kill them and stuff. I wasn't sure about that part, but when I need to do that, I'm sure I will either find someone to come and help me, or I'll work out the right thing to do, because my absolute focus is being a good beekeeper. So I'm not like, give me the honey. I'm not totally focused on what I can get out of it. It's more the experience of having the bees, being a good beekeeper, and as I plant more fruit trees and vegetables and flowers and become more self-sufficient, this is going to be probably an integral part of our yard. So I'm really stoked. I really enjoy having the bees, and I will see you soon in my next bee video, but until then, take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.